Hello and welcome back to Cube World. I'm in Narca City. We're going back to Narca City, and honestly, gonna level with you here. Probably the last Cube World I'm gonna do. I'm kind of feeling like this is all getting a bit samey. I know a lot of other people seem to be getting some mileage out of Cube World. I don't know. General consensus seems to be that this game doesn't actually really go anywhere. I know I got that grand idea to walk for miles and miles and miles and see if anything happens. I don't think I have the patience to do that, so probably not my thing. Maybe when the game's a bit more fleshed out, maybe there's a bit more stuff going on, it's worth coming back to, but right now it's just kind of walk around, kill bosses, walk around, kill bosses, walk around, kill bosses, upgrade loot. It's kind of like a Diablo style thing, but with perhaps less variation in stuff that's in it. Anyway, I'm going to go for a wander just so we got something to see and do. We were, last I left off, chasing some guy around the Arotar Mountains. I could probably have got that guy if the terrain wasn't so awful. Nalco Palace we've cleared out. Lugaron Mountains is a red zone. I don't want to touch that. Let's just go for a wander. Is there anything, can I see anything on the map? I cannot. Let's wander. Oh, west was the way we were heading. Let's carry on with our journey regardless. To the west. Which way is west? I don't know my directions. This way. Let's walk and talk. Let's walk and talk. So there are things to talk about. So this is going to be the first video back after 2 weeks off. I hope you haven't missed me too much. Cube World was never my most spectacular video, so many of you may not catch this anyway. Most of the stuff that's relevant to the last 2 weeks of my life I'll be talking about on Wednesday, because that's just what I do. I do that stuff on Wednesdays. Got new equipment, new microphone, new hard drive, so stuff should be going cool. But again, I will talk about those more in depth. Direction of, I just kind of want to take, after 2 weeks, I kind of want to take the channel in a little bit of a different direction. I keep doing this every so often. I'm like, okay, I'm bored of what I'm doing, let's do something new. And it's based on my experiences and things that I'm enjoying watching on YouTube myself at the minute. So let's grab him and he's going to kick our asses. Let's not do that. Let's not do that at all. Don't like that. Don't like that. Yeah. So this open world sandbox with currently minimal content. I think there's plenty of content I just haven't seen. I don't know where you go about finding it. I'm sure there's like portals and stuff. I've seen people talk about portals. I don't know where you find one of those. Maybe I just need to spend like a couple of hours just trawling through the wiki and finding stuff. But at the same time, I also kind of promised myself at the start I wouldn't spoil this game too much. I'm slightly loath to go through and look up everything. I know that's what you do with Minecraft, but I don't know. I just kind of don't want to go find all the things that you can do in Cube World and then have no surprise when I find cool things, because it's like, oh, I know they're already there. There's no surprise or novel value to it if I already know the answer. But at the same time, stuff like I say, I know of these portals. I don't know what they do, where you find them, how they work. All I know is that there is a thing called a portal in this game. So I could be wandering for ages and find one. If you have to build one somehow, that's never going to happen because I don't know how to build it. If you find it, I don't know where you find it. I've been wandering for, what are we up to? Video 14, which means I've been wandering for thus far about 7 hours, I guess. So I guess it's kind of good if I can wander around aimlessly for 7 hours and not see all the things, but at the same time I also feel like what I have seen is there's not been a lot of variance in it. It's just been, what have we had? We've had dungeons, we've had mountains, a lake, and a tree. Starts with a tree. The tree was cool. Not seen another tree since then. There's another castle over in the distance. I'm eating the worst possible food I can because it never saves my preferences. There's a lot of slight issues with this game that, yeah. Go with the ginseng. Ginseng's tasty. A lot of slight issues with this game that need filling out. And I've heard people talk about, oh, Cube World's been abandoned, because honestly, since it launched alpha, which is what, 2 months ago now, maybe a little more, I don't know. It's only had one update, and that was mostly bug fixing the monumentally broken archer class. And yeah, I know there's other biomes I can go and find, but again, 7 hours of walking, I'd like to have seen a little more stuff in 7 hours. I just... less enthralled by this game than I was when I started. It's unfortunate. I could keep walking and keep walking. I'm sure I'll find something eventually, but... I don't know. I'm not one to keep doing something forever in the hopes that something is going to happen. It's why I'm never one for doing massive mega projects in games like Minecraft. Just not to compare this to Minecraft too much, but the whole open sandbox here, go make your own fun kind of thing. It's if I start doing a massive project, I'm just going to get bored of it and stop. So anything that involves doing something for hours and hours and hours and hours and getting no real visible results out of it for a long time, I grow weary of it. And yet I play Spiral Knights quite frequently, and what am I doing there? I'm grinding materials. I don't know. Something about MMOs. Freaking MMOs, man. I keep thinking I should try another MMO, but I don't think anyone would ever forgive me if I did so. So, obviously I'm having a look around Toroyon Palace here. See if we can find a way in and find out how tough things are in. We've done the whole climb all over the palace thing before. And work! There must be a door. There's a door. There will be a door. You, sir, are... Hornet? Are you angry, Hornet? Nope. Just a mildly curious Hornet. Hello, mildly curious Hornet. Come on, there's a doorway in the side of a hill. That's okay. And what level are you guys? You are white and not +1. I think I can take you. Ah, boom! Okay, yeah, these guys are pushovers. Brilliant, I love it. Boom! Boom. Someone's got a lot of hits, but maybe not so much damage. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be using abilities because I have abilities because I'm a mage. It's been that long since I played now. So, yeah, as regards the direction of things I want to take the channel, I know this isn't normally the kind of video where I talk about these things, and I probably will repeat this on Wednesday because most people won't see this video. So, what I'd like to do is do more... I'm enjoying the talky videos, basically. That's a cool candlestick, and I can have it. I'll have that candlestick. I've been watching quite religiously for the last week, really. For the Button Mash event, of which I'll go into more detail on Wednesday. For the Button Mash event, I took half a week off work so I could work on stuff, and whilst working on stuff, I've just spent most of it watching Milby. If you find his channel on YouTube, he's Milbeeful. M-I-L-B-E-E-F-U-L. He's a Welshman who does a lot of Minecraft. He's one of the Minecraft guys. But honestly, I don't watch him for his Minecraft stuff. There are, as far as Minecraft personalities go, I think there are better. But he's been working for the last several months on Katawa Shoujo, which is a weird sort of pseudo-Japanese visual novel made by 4chan of all people. And he's fantastic. Ooh, is that a bomb? Can I take a bomb? I just can. Excellent. And he does a lot of voices for it. It's very entertaining. I've been doing Spiral Knights Reloaded and doing a lot of voices for that, and I find that very entertaining. I enjoy doing the voices. So yeah, that kind of talky thing where I get to pretend to be people seems to be the way forward for me at any rate. Something I enjoy, and something I enjoy watching, so something I'd like to do more of. I think I mentioned that in the past. I've got a couple of games that I've had on the back burner for some time that I'd like, maybe I could do this as a series. I don't know. I might have to just get experimental one week and try it. I have no idea what I immediately want to replace Cube World with, but I suspect I probably won't do a second Cube World this week, just because, I don't know. It's just all feeling the same to me. At first it was something new, and now it's just the same. I'm doing the same thing week in, week out. I mean, I did dungeons last time, I did dungeons the week before that. Guess what, we're in another castle today. Look, same as every time. Is anything changing? No, not really. Unfortunate. I thought there would be more cool stuff. Turns out there just, sadly, is not. So that's that. So I'm gonna try and find who owns this place, beat them to a pulp, claim their loot, and bid you adieu, I think. There's a lot more guys than I realized was in this room. Back off. Don't make me hit you with fire. Oh, I was going to hit you with fire anyway. Let's not pretend we weren't. Instantly, I've not... like I said, I've got a new microphone. I've not had a proper chance to test it. I think it sounds okay. I think it sounds pretty good. I mean, it cost enough. It should sound good. But I've not actually tested it, you know, for realsies. I've fired up, you know, Audacity and gone la 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 la, testing, 1 2 1 2 1 2, testing 1 2 1 2. The arsonist had oddly shaped feet and all that, and you know, it sounds good. I don't have a pop filter. That's my main concern. When you're doing proper recording, you're supposed to have a pop filter. I have not yet bought such a thing. However, in test recording, I haven't found that such a thing was needed. There's a boss. That'll be good. I haven't found that I really needed a pop filter. So. But if this sounds good, let me know. If this sounds awful, please let me know, because I need to be able to fix it. I think if there are any issues, it will be with the lack of a pop filter, and I will fix it by getting a pop filter. That should be the job. But yeah, anyway, let's chow down on some ginseng. Then have a look at this guy. Can I see who it is? Nope. Mostly silhouetted at this stage. Can't establish any kind of class or details. I think it might have pink hair. That's pretty much all I can make out. Definitely want a more combat-based class. You know, pet. You know. Have Bark Beetle with me, because he's level 12, not level 4 like the dopey sheep. And hotbar, let's have, what's my best potion? It'll be a plus 29, that sounds tasty to me. So you guys, I can see a collie in there. Who else in there? See if I can't just pull them without the boss. Oh god, the Bark Beetle's gone in. Yes! Oh, we can. Yes. Trash pull. Excellent. Just like a raid from the good old days. Okay, I think... Oh, Vina the human spotted the Bark Beetle. I can see 2 nameplates there. Are there 2 things? No. I don't know. They look like 2 nameplates, so it's very strange. Maybe I'm just blind. Put a shield up. She's not doing all that much damage. And I'm cutting through her pretty fast. She's clearly Vina the Ranger, I guess. And she keeps using the boomerang. Seriously, am I actually going to be potentially be able to do this without even needing to use a potion? It seems possible. Oh, that's why there were 2 nameplates. She's got some sort of, I don't know, hologram kind of move going on. Okay, stop with the potion already. That's not cool. Although on the bosses, the potion's so ridiculous on the boss, it does nothing. And that's an entire boss killed without me needing a potion. I am superior to the boss. You dropped a flawless boomerang plus 20, copper coins, linen gloves, a plus 20 ice spirit, excellent, and some silver. And I presume I got some 39 XP, oh my god. And what I got, I had no idea how many platinum coins I had beforehand, so I don't know how many I got from that. Who could possibly say? I have no idea. Let us head out. I think if we didn't carry on this way. Yeah, there's multiple routes through this one, I guess. There's more things to fight. That's cool. Cool. It's all XP and good stuff, you know. I don't mind leveling up the sun, and have a chance to do stuff. Tell you what I've just realised, I think. At the end of the last video, did I level up enough to get a... Because it's been 2 weeks, because I've forgotten where everything was and where I left everything. I think I left the video off at... I've now got enough money to... I've got enough money and XP to buy the hang glider. and I haven't yet bought the hang glider, which is why I wandered back to the city. Am I right? I should really keep track of what I do in my series, but I don't. So, yes, climbing skill okay, hang gliding skill okay. So, I've not shown you this, have I? Let's do this. Let's do some things. Let's, candles, cool. Do they not stack? Why do they not stack? That makes no sense. Make no sense. Where do I keep it? Where do I keep my hang glider? I bought a boat, just in case I ever need a boat. I must keep a hang glider somewhere, right? Those are boots. Have I managed to lose my hang glider? That's a shield. Will that double up as a hang glider? Oh, it's there. It's in my special slot. What do I do? Is it... I forget how you use it. Oh, it's G. G. The G is how you use it. There you go. Demonstrated. See you later. No. I want to go up that. That was a good one to get off. To jump off of. I was thinking the castle, but we've got a convenient, massive rock formation here. Let's go up there and try this out. We're never going to get to try the boat, but I suspect the boat's not quite as spectacular. Let's go for a... Ooh, cave. Cave. No. Is there... no, I don't want that armor. Is there any silver or gold in the cave? There isn't, is there? Fine, let's go climbing. Let's go do what we were going to do. It's also getting to night time, which means before long I'm not going to be able to carry on doing much, so let's make the most of this while we've got some, well, we've still got some daylight hours. Go for a sunset hang glide. It'll be fun, right? Sunset hang glide over a castle. That sounds like fun to me. Can I use both? I can. I can hang glide with a lantern. Sweet. Okay. Bark beetle. See you later. Woo! Okay, that's cool. Okay, so you go up slightly as long as you've got some stamina. Otherwise, you just drop very slowly. Actually, you've kind of got a bit of a parabolic curve going on, and eventually you run out. Ah, when you run out of stamina, you just sort of spiral into the ground. It's not the ultimate form of transportation I'd hoped it might be. Still pretty cool. If you level it up, I guess it goes pretty fast. And does it use less stamina? Put points in there. No, I guess it doesn't. That'd be cool if you could just make it go for further, but all you can do is increase the speed. Be nice if I could make stamina go further. There is an even taller mountain over here I just spotted, which is why I'm going this way. So I want to go off the really tall mountain. That looks fun. Look at that thing. That's a thing to hang glide off of. If ever hang gliding is warranted, it's off of this giant friggin' peak. Let's go do that. See, this is one new toy for me to play with, and I'm going, ooh, look at the new toy, but you know, next week, will the hang glider be as novel? No, it will not. And, well, you know, I might find a desert, but maybe I could be missing out on a lot of things, but at this moment in time, I just don't feel like I want to continue the series. The statistics that I'm getting on my channel say nobody actually wants to see Cube World so much, so, you know, I'm just going to have to try and find series that people want. If I'm not enjoying it, I'm not really going to want to do it. And if people aren't watching it, that's also an incentive for me to not want to do it. And unfortunately, Cube World is starting to fall very rapidly into both those categories. So it's a series we're going to have to call off. So, let's go for a flight. Yeah, it's kind of a parabolic curve. You start out going out and then drop faster, but you can stop that by going up a little bit. So as soon as you start dropping, you can nudge it up, I suppose. And just keep tapping it every so often, I guess, just to keep yourself going up. Or you could get some if you knew exactly what you're doing with this, you could get some distance on this, I suppose. If you knew how frequently you needed to tap things to get it going, and how much. Yeah, tapping it doesn't give you as much horizontal as holding it down for a second or so. If I can make it over onto this hillside, that's pretty cool. Oops. Don't know how I stunned myself there, but yeah, I just got from up there to here on one hang glide. That was a cool journey. I like that. I'm okay with this. Hang gliding's fun, man. So fun. So cool. Don't need hard flowers. Yeah, these guys want a Barney. They want a Barney, we'll give them one. And explode in your face, fire and jazz, and oh my god, you actually hit quite hard. Wow. Let's not mess with those guys. Those guys are a dedicated team of professional fighters. And I should not mess with them. Right. Hang glide! Woo! Uh-oh. Oh, that's how you get into a tree. That works. There's a mountain. Is that the one I just came from? Probably, actually. Yeah, I think I came from there to that hillside. And... woo! Oh yeah, you can equip it in the air and start hang gliding. Just rip it out the backpack and start hang gliding in midair. Cool. And then drop to the ground and go poof. I guess you stun every time you land if you've run out of stamina. So when I landed on the hillside, I just stopped, hadn't I? As much as I'm making a beeline for this campsite, actually, I'm not that far from the city, am I? You know, probably worth going back to the city for the night. I don't know. Where would the next land be? Just hypothetically speaking, were I to continue to the west... Let's see, it took me about half an hour's walk from sort of near the middle of the blob in the previous land to the edge. Another episode pretty much to the city, that's another half hour. I would say from here it's a good half hour's walk to the next land, which is another episode essentially. Ooh, and it's night time. And I'm talking about finishing the series. So I think I shall. I may just go lie down here. And if I ever continue in the future, you'll be the first to know. I shall... You can't sleep with the pet out, of course you can't. Right. So thank you for bearing with me with Q World. If you've enjoyed Q World, if you definitely do want to see more of this, please leave likes, because that tells me that people want to see things. If people do not watch and like my videos, that tells me it's probably not a series people want to see, and it's probably not worth recording. So that's that. So unless I hear overwhelmingly otherwise, I will catch you at some distant points in the future when the game is probably... I might come back to it when it's released. At the minute it's alpha. When it's released, if it goes on like Minecraft, that could be like a couple of years yet, but at release, you know, it could be a really cool, fleshed out, really awesome, freaking sweet game. It might be worth coming back to. But right now, until then, I'll see you around.